And it's rolling. Hi guys, this is the one.
The 1
and 6 podcast. Yay!
Excellent.
All right, now just pause it. We're watching the stream.
How do we look?
We look good. Hi guys, this is the one.
The 1
and 6 podcast. Yay!
Oh, I am glitching there.
All right. Pause it.
Wait. Let's see. Did it catch up?
We're watching the stream.
Maybe I'm caught up now.
You look good.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's
We're
just
good.
handle it.
We're good. We're fine.
We'll chill with it. I mean,
all right.
I feel like my audio is a bit delayed.
Yeah, it'll catch up.
My camera's
I hope it. It'll be good. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, after a whole.
Are you sure that the mic?
The mic was
is
working
coming?
fine.
No. That's the
No, it's not the
that's
laptop.
being used.
It's not the laptop. It's
No.
this.
It could be also my phone.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Let me. Oh gosh. There's no. That's just. This is the only thing. Output. This is the only output.
No, it's supposed to be input, not output.
No. I'm telling. No, input. That's what I meant to say. Input. I mean input. That's,
okay, fine. Then it's fine.
Wait. Marianna plus Next. Video capture, mic aux. Yeah. All of it's. Yeah. This is the only thing. Picking up. All right.
Okay. Awesome. Good.
Ladies and gentlemen, look at me. I look like a sailor. Coming off ship of a lavish Prada boat basically. Got my Saints top.
Why are you putting yourself down?
Got all that. What do you mean? Put myself down like that. That's just an amazing boat. It was an amazing boat to be on. I have my beautiful mug. You want to introduce your mug first?
I don't want to introduce my mug. You can introduce your mug.
Welcome to my lovely poo mug. This is my poo mug. It has another name, but it's a poo mug. It's a beautiful mug. It's such friggin'. No one uses this mug in this house. We have kept this at the back of a cup drawer, and everyone's just like, we're just gonna leave it there. And like, Marianna was like, oh, I have this Snorlax mug, so like, use the poo one. I was like, all right. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a meme.
So crappy.
Exactly. Okay, Max. So, what are we doing here? Why are we here right now?
What are we doing here? Well, you know what? This is.
What year is it?
It's 2074. That's
what year is it?
What year? It's been 84 years. It is 2024. Boom, boom, boom. It looks really, really.
Max, I just realised on the podcast it says 1 in 6 productions, 1 watching.
Oh my god.
We are watching.
That's our
that's
one,
us.
and your oh my god. The
We're
Elgato.
watching ourselves.
For goodness sake. Why does it do this?
The Elgato.
It's like a glitch. It's just the laptop. I don't know why. It literally just doesn't want to freaking connect all the bloody time.
Yeah.
Feels so crap.
Sometimes
Feels so crap. Just feels so crap.
It's okay.
Honestly, it's too much pooty. But too much pooty. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. Please connect. Is it?
Yay. We're in business.
Yes, we're in business. The lag.
The lag is real.
The lag is real. I can feel the pain.
The lag is real. Ooh, here we are, we're back, I think.
Alright, so let's hit these topics off. So yeah, freaking hell, man.
The lag is so real.
Overall, yeah. Overall, okay, well, the year is over. Overall feelings of the last year.
Overall feelings of the last year, of 2023.
Yeah, 2023.
I mean, revelatory. How about you?
I think, you know what, combination, I think overall just challenging. Just very challenging, honestly. Just so freaking challenging of just how it's all been, how it's progressed. So yeah, it's really good. you want to elaborate on relevatory?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. It's just.
Not really. Just lots of revelations, lots of self-discoveries.
Yeah, I totally. Yeah.
How about you?
Same here, man. Well, hey, finished college.
Finished college.
Basically finished education. Right now.
Education, nice.
Yeah, it's just crazy times, man. Just like going through it and really making that choice. Like, am I gonna do another year? No.
Dude, the camera just keeps going out.
I don't know. Like, it's either I don't know if
it was fine for ages, and now it's doing this.
Maybe it's just during stream. Oh my gosh, what do you? Might have to sit there.
Try again.
I'll try again.
Just
I'm
try
not sure.
again.
Just let me. Oh, I've got, I think maybe some tabs as well.
Yeah.
Get out of here. We're connecting. We're connecting. We're connecting. We are connecting.
Yeah, good. We're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. Okay, yeah.
Bit rate. Can I put you the lowest?
Mhm.
The lag is real.
The lag is so bad. Why is it like this?
I don't know. I'm not. I don't think I. It's not. I don't know if it's the internet, but it's just. Gosh, what is it connected to? Let me just see. Oh my god, it's like running on fumes right now. Camera hub, there we go. Yeah, so I put it in the lowest now, so I'm not particularly sure. Maybe it is working now. Okay?
Yeah, let's try it now.
Yeah. Froze again. You frozen again.
It's like...
It's just too funny at this
seconds.
point. It's just too funny, like every...
Let's just leave it, let's just leave it, whatever.
Okay, we're gonna leave this up to the lag gods, but they can help
maybe
us.
It'll come.
If it comes worst case scenario, then I'll just turn this main one integrated to the sofa, and then we can just sit side by side and just
That's
talk.
fine.
So yeah, regardless, really, man. So yeah, just I think I was thinking to myself like a couple of weeks ago, like what was I afraid for the year coming ahead, like before 2023, and I think it was just the amount of things that I knew were going to happen and a lot of uncertainties. Because it was really up to chance of how these things were going to go up to me to make them certain. In the sense of like finishing college, in the sense of, of course, passing away of got granddad. Really was something. And I don't know why, like I felt like at the beginning I was like, yeah, it's gonna be next year, we're all gonna get to Poland, and it was really like in a way like blissfully like lovely and just the most stressful trip I think at that time of everyone pause what you're doing, get here next week, and always just like put everything on hold and just sit down and just do everything, which was something that I think I'm really proud we all got there for and achieved and stuff like that. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean I already spoke about it a lot in the June thing. We did the podcast in June, but...
Oh, damn. Oh, my God. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a hectic year. I know, in general, like, having to kind of, like, get forward and make different...
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just it's been a real, for me anyway. It's just kind of been a solidification of becoming an adult.
Yeah.
Been feeling more about my next step after Japan, and people that this is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, can you stay in frame?
Yeah. I'm gonna just sit over here now.
Yeah, that'll be perfect.
Unfortunate. God, like Elgato worked so much in the past, and now it's just like.
I don't know why.
I don't know why either. It just is what it is. It is what it is. We've made it work though now, so we can just have a good time, and I think it will work a lot better. We'll get back into frames of good mind.
I wonder if it's a situation where it does need like an iPhone cable, like an actual iPhone cable.
Is that not an actual iPhone cable?
No, it's it's a charger cable.
Yeah, it's a charging cable. Yeah.
An Apple,
You think they're gonna like work everything in the mainframe of integration? Like, oh, it's not.
I know, dude. I thought you were going to stay there and have the thing there, so it was like you in the front and me in the back. But that's also fine. This is fun.
No, yeah, no, I just.
I like this. This is fun.
No, I like this as well. I like this as well. One more thing. One more thing. There we go. Much better. Much better. How you? Yeah, just really, really. I think I totally agree. I just think it was really lovely that we all. I think there's going to be a lot fewer times where we're all going to be together like that. And unfortunately, like at some point, it had to we'd all have to come together for such an unfortunate.
Yeah, but that's
event.
the last grandparents. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Well, just last proper grandparent. We've got our dear old Auntie Martha. So.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the last one in my opinion. But yeah, it's like kind of weird, like where you're like at this stage of like now. It's really up to you now to go out and forge a world of your own. When you come into this and you've got like your grandparents and your mum's friends of friends and your dad's friends of friends and they all come here. And the more you grow up, the more you feel like, yeah, you know what, now it's time for me to go away and make my own home and really do my own things and like have my own family and have that, life I had when I was a kid for my kids. So yeah, I think that was the main thing I was thinking all throughout last year. But yeah, it was really good though. I really enjoyed like many parts, but I think there was many downfalls of what I was trying to accomplish. Like especially we were just watching my channel trailer, and I was saying like, oh my god, summer's here, and we're gonna be doing all this stuff, and it really all fell flat because I was going through something mentally, and I was forcing myself to do it, and then I just got fatigued infinitely quicker than ever because my heart wasn't in the right place, and my brain wasn't. And it was just so toxic, and it was like, how I wanted it to be was such I was really thinking this summer, like, okay, I'm just gonna do everything I can, but not just strive and do other things that everyone else is doing. And I just got into that. But then it got so toxic that I didn't know how to get out of it. But more or less, I just wanted to stay away from everything. And I think, I think the biggest thing I've learned is that running away or just staying there trying to isolate yourself is not the number one thing to do. It's always just like, whether you like it or not, you got to just like run into this, wait, but also learn how to deal with many things and many topics and many problems. But it's not great or problematic to just do it. But yeah, any other things?
Could you summarise what you just said into like 3 sentences?
3 sentences.
Yeah.
I was gonna have a good summer, but then I was going through something, and I was forcing myself to do things, and it didn't go well.
Okay, that's one sentence. Second sentence.
One sentence. Second
sentence.
I built walls for myself, and I wanted to be really safe in those, but it was never going to happen, and I really wasn't doing anything with what I was doing.
What does that mean, though?
Well, I wanted to do a lot of videos, and I want to do a lot of things, and I felt like if I built these walls up and I was doing videos inside these walls, well, like this is some freaking psychology stuff like that, which is so, if it's really difficult for you to understand.
Yeah.
But basically, it just felt like, oh, if I'm all comfortable, then I can make these videos away from the bad problems.
Okay.
And, finally at the end of it, it made me, at the end of summer was when I got my results for the end of college, and I got a distinction, and I got, 9 mark, appreciate it, thank you. 1 out of 3 people in my entire class got a distinction up in here, what's that? And then, on the latter end, I got 9 marks away from my maths passing, which, at the time of knowing, it felt crap because it didn't tell you, oh, you were 9 marks away. It just told you failed. So it just, you know what I mean? It gives you this broad answer of like, oh, we're not going to tell you how it went. We're going to just tell you like you feel shite now. So after that, I really took a nose deep in how far I got, and I was, I did the best out of any maths test I did before, and I was very happy with that. And the fact is, they changed it back to GCSE, ruling, just mark scheme, and basically all the test grades got buffed. So literally, I would have. So basically, last year it was 135 marks pass, and I got 121 marks. This year I got 138 marks, but it was 149 marks pass, which which was like so crazy because not everyone is out the whole thing. No one is out COVID yet. Like COVID was like a year and a couple ago. It's not over. So I really hate people got really angry and bored last year about the fact that the scheme just got buffed. It was so annoying. And I looked it up. It's last year was like record in UK for like applications for GCSEs, which is just crazy and stuff. So yeah. And yeah,
that must have really frustrated you, man. I'm really sorry to hear about that. I'm quite angry on your behalf. Do you know if anything's going to be done with that, or do you think
we
are
tried
people fighting back? Are people arguing against it? What's happening?
We tried. I tried. And Mum also made sure like everything. We really tried. We waited like 2 weeks in September, and I went back to the offices in college, and they were like, well, really crap. We don't agree with the fact that they even the teachers were like, we're not gonna agree with this. But unfortunate, you didn't pass, and we mocked through it, and it's not good. But the thing is that it proved. I was like saying to Mum all year, like before the test, I was like, that's the best one I've ever done. And seeing like, oh, you got a grade 3 really turned it all upside down, and I was really like weeping. And freaking Katerina said to me, record yourself if you passed. And then it's just like, oh, for God, like the most like sad opera story.
Oh no.
It was so like my face went from like just
record
awful.
Yourself.
Yeah, I recorded myself.
Can I see the video?
It's on my camera, and I think I might have just deleted it.
Oh no!
Because there's just like
it's bad juju.
Yeah, I know, man. Just get it out. It doesn't need to be there. Like, what am I remembering? You know what I mean?
Right.
But the best thing was that they sent me I'm really close with the head of maths, so they sent me how many marks I got. So then I found out that I got 138, which was like, oh my God.
Oh, damn.
And then it was 149 to pass. So I was,
however,
I would have passed last year's, and by last year's schemes, year before last, like mark schemes, I have an understanding of maths, and right. It's so crap to be like, 10, 20 marks. It doesn't make you understand.
Yeah,
are you for real, man? So this year, I'm not sure if, of course, Mum said to me, oh, you can just. We're gonna pay for it to be done again this year. So I'm not sure if we're gonna redo it. I think we are. So yeah, I think I know what the really A of the game is gonna be, man. It's gonna be.
Yeah.
So yeah, any trips in good old Japan?
What?
Any Japan? How's that been for the past year?
Yeah, I mean, God, I've just been working. For like months and months. It feels like years. I hate working. I want to quit soon.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be done with Japan in the next year or so, and then figure out my next step.
Has it just become very just I'm just
No, has it become what?
No, just what I mean. I'm going to I'm going away for a whole year to the same place year after year. Are you wanting to do something more than just Japan?
There's not really anywhere that's more than Japan, but
America.
You do get sick of the same. It's not that. It's more I don't know. Japanese culture is quite oppressive, and I don't really like the kind of collectivist attitude so much. Like there are some good things about it. Like it's very safe, but other ways it's a little bit making my soul die a little bit. So
Yeah.
I want to come back here, basically.
So what are you thinking, like somewhere in London?
I don't know. Maybe that's where all the jobs are, so it makes sense. But I don't know. I would happily. I don't know. Honestly, the world is my oyster at the moment, so
Yeah,
I'm kind of open.
yeah.
I wouldn't mind coming back to Thanet for a bit, to be honest. Like,
Yeah, that'd be good.
you know, just
good.
kind of find a place here.
Of course.
But yeah, obviously, you know, it depends on so many things. I mean, finding a job, rent,
Yeah,
that
just
kind of thing.
that crud, you know, the whole
You know?
spiral of things you want to do, and
It's not worth, you know, not, you know, I would try and maybe stay with Mum if I could, you know what I mean?
yeah,
But she wants to go to Norfolk now?
yeah, Norfolk.
That's the place?
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
It's a countryside, and I'm not too off about it. I think I'm a bit, of course, but I think I'm more excited for it because I think I'm just, in all honesty, with Margate, with Kent, I'm so, over it,
You're over it? Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Because just, I've been here for so long, and I just feel like there's so much more out there, and I feel like whatever jobs I've been applying for, whatever I've been doing, and like whether I'm going, like whether it's London, I know I'm going somewhere outside of here, you know?
Yeah.
And I know that there is so much to the world, and so many people in Margate, in just Kent in general, they think that's the end of it. There's so many people. I know, you know what's crazy? I know someone in...
Yeah, keep going.
I know someone in a corner shop up the road that has not left Margate her entire life.
Really?
Which is ridiculous. I'm like, you haven't been, to Cliftonville? And she's like, yeah, but I haven't been to Broadstairs, Ramsgate. I'm like, are you serious?
That's a lie.
No, I'm telling you. She told me like dead straight, I've never taken the train. And I'm like, are you for like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that just think this is the limit. This is it. Like Ramsgate's the limit.
No.
Canterbury's the limit. It's just,
They don't think that.
I'm not for
They just
that.
don't want to go outside of it.
No, but
They're happy staying inside the limit.
Well, yeah, but I just don't really like that. I just like, for me, how I want to do things is just, here is not, like it gets boring here. How you feel about like, like Japan? Maybe not in the same way, but in the same way of just like it's just same old. It's not, the future isn't here. The future's outside of it.
I also realise though, everywhere you go, it doesn't matter. It is what you make it. There are actually a lot of things to do around Thanet, but like if you don't push yourself to find out and participate, then you're never going to reap the benefits of those things.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
yeah.
I looked up years ago, there was this like, I really wanted to do this archery thing. And I found out about it. I found out about the club and like where it met and everything, but I just didn't follow through. There are so many things around here, you never know.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
It's your routine that's boring, not the area. And like if you don't face the issues that you have internally within yourself, the reason you're not having fun isn't where you live, it's who you are.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I get that, but it's just some people, they're not happy and they just want to stay here. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
there are people that just want to stay.
I think
just
there's people
for
like
how
that.
easy it is.
People like that everywhere.
I bet there is. I don't for everywhere. Like, I could think I want to go to Barbados, and someone really hates Barbados has lived there all their life. I understand. Yeah, it's all the same way everywhere. But I just around here, like you see it real time. Of course, like you're gonna have that. But I just, my goal. I think one of the few goals I want to tick off life is have a living, like not here. You know what I mean? I think who knows? One day in retirement, I would maybe love, buy this house back. Who knows? You know what I mean? Like whatever happens, like buy a house near here. You know what I mean?
Everyone's saying.
Of course, but I just like, you know what I mean? Like if I want to like lie back and down in a seaside town, maybe Margate, Kent would be a nice place to be. But I just right now, you want something more. You want that hunger, and I have that, and I just want to go forth and just go on. You know what I mean? It's nice.
I would love to go back to Broadstairs. Broadstairs was great.
Really?
Yeah, I love living there.
You love that house?
Next to the park, like right next to that park.
Oh yeah, it was so lovely there. So lovely there.
Piedmont Park with that tree to climb and those shops as well. The high street was nice.
You know what's
right
crazy?
there.
Like the best thing was about a house, you could climb over the back garden fence and be in that park.
I know.
That was the best thing.
I know.
Like the best thing. And like I was like, oh my god. I walked last summer. I literally walked past there and I was like, damn. They've repainted like fencing and gates and like they've redone the glasswork.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. It looks so much more, I don't know, alive? I don't want to say. I just feel like just changed, just like itself.
Yeah.
You know, it really is like just a long time. I remember like, I think first memories of my life were in Broadstairs, was like walking around. And I remember the sandals that like, I don't know, Mum or Butcher was telling me about to wear. And I was like, the Velcro is the thing I remember from that. Like just putting them on and having sandy feet, you know what I mean? It just like, it was like at some point. Really lovely time to be there and stuff like that. You know, those are really good memories. Really lovely memories. Anyway, how you look?
What do you mean?
I love the yellow. I really like that. And you got the
Orange.
Is that French Prince?
This is
The t-shirt.
Purple Rain prints.
Oh.
Purple Rain t-shirt. Katarina
yeah.
lent it to me. This is Teddy Fresh. This thing.
6 Teddy Fresh. Wow.
Yeah.
I've got a new watch. It's gold and plated. I love how it looks. You know what I mean? I was like, this is, you know, it was such a good price as well. Like I just love the circular, simple, like long, easy things. I just feel like every other watch, I was just so confused. Yeah, like it like, you know, you understand over time, but immediately like you just felt, you know, it feels nice to just make a beep sound and, you know, just have a good time.
You're so annoying. I
Me?
hope you don't do that in the theatre.
No, I don't.
No,
I haven't done it yet. Who knows? But yeah, just it's really, really good drip.
How was your Christmas haul?
Christmas haul?
Yeah.
I think the best. I think collectively there was really nothing I was looking forward to, and I really appreciate that everyone really, you know, pulled their best charm for me and my gifts. I think it was the first Christmas this year where I was like, nah, I'm just not looking forward to anything. I think the year before last was like, oh, camera, which you got me, which is over there. The beginning of the stream, I have a whole row. There's a whole row right there, guys, of my cameras and stuff. And yeah, I think the biggest challenge I had this year was a video that is going to be coming out soon.
Yeah.
And which is the ultimate, penultimate, final addition to the long running Year A chapter, Daring Woods Part 3. 3, everyone. 3.
Wasn't that supposed to come out last year?
It, like, planned it, most likely, yes. But with everything gone on, like, I signed
So
up.
you didn't go to Daring Woods last year?
No, I did. No, I thought you meant the video that's supposed to come out. No,
Yeah.
I did it. I did it.
You did it.
We did it.
But
It just
you
it's
haven't
not out
released
yet.
the video yet.
Yeah, because the problem was, well, not the problem, it's just legitimately, I'm editing on a laptop now.
Legitimately.
Gosh, the word, like small sounding words of just means exactly, I've just become obsessed over the year of just like saying, it's been so annoying.
That's
it's
called
annoying to me.
laziness.
Yeah, I know, wow, I would never. So yeah, just going to Daring Woods was the hardest thing. The reason I didn't immediately edit it is because I did a workshop right after Daring Woods.
Right.
So I went to London, like it was so chaotic.
Yeah,
Like,
talk to us about your workshop, Max.
wow, great point to talk about. Yeah, just the workshop was just so, it was so good. I really didn't think like I'd find new people outside of just like college and all that stuff. Of like really
Explain what it is.
So the TikTok workshop, ladies and gentlemen, is a workshop, really for free. You get to sign up for a course that you're filtered with a lot of individuals that do the same, where they sign up. And basically TikTok's done this partnership with Catch 22, which is an organisation that helps out, you know, young, youthful people that want to better themselves and understand like their like categories of what they want to do as a job. So for me, it was media. So we explored with weeks we had like Zoom calls and Teams calls, and we went into like lessons about networking, talking to others, make sure you're known in the industry, emails, cover letters. That was big. It really was nice, you know. And through it, we met, you know, I met so many people, and we all met each other, and like, you know, it was so heartwarming, you know, after college and being afraid, like, oh, what to do next, and you find all these like-minded people.
You're looking so handsome.
Thank you so much.
You're growing your face. I know. Sorry, I know I'm interrupting you, but your facial hair is getting so thick these days.
I know, man. It's a beard. It's a beard now.
Holy moly!
It's a beard now.
More than Alexander. Like, dude, it's becoming like a neck beard. Like, do you have to shave your neck?
So.
You have to shave your neck.
Yeah.
Damn.
I've done it like 4 times. So yeah, it's just like.
And you've got proper sideburns.
Yeah, I know.
Show the camera.
Sideburns now. Sideburns.
Damn.
Gosh, you've made me lose my train of thought.
I'm really sorry.
No, it's
but
fine.
you just.
No, thank
so
you.
handsome.
Thank you so much. Why are you
Look at
selling
him.
me? Why are you selling me?
That's so cute.
Anyone
Look
in
at
the
him.
area?
Look at that thick moustache.
Thank you. Oh gosh, this is great. This is great.
You've maybe got to consider just going clean shaven for a bit though.
Clean shaven.
Yeah, just go clean shaven.
I can't do it. I go to like.
You're 19.
I do 1 grade
You
and
look
I just.
way too old.
No. When you mean clean shaven, do you mean completely shaved off?
Yeah,
or do you mean...
completely.
No, man.
And every day you dop up.
I do. I usually, but due to the fact of everything that's happened, we'll get into. But basically, just like I used to just shave regularly, and it looked really good. You know, what's crazy? I had this normally before I got the shaving kit before my birthday, which Bella and Karen got for me. Thank you guys. And basically, I used to just shave now and then, and people. I went to my martial arts club, and people like I have had this before, like normally without shaving.
Yeah.
And then when I shave a bit and it's actually fresh, like black, that's my favourite. And then people were like, "Wow, I didn't notice you have a beard." I was like, it's the illusion of it reflecting in the light.
Messy. It just looks messy.
Yeah, exactly. And people are like, ugh. And it's just like, oh, it's just such a new thing I love doing, you know, it just really felt, you know, really, really good.
Yeah, this is very nice. This situation is good. You got to keep it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
It's good.
Appreciate it.
Thank
you for noticing.
You look good,
The whole 10 days, like, you know what?
But you're so...
This time.
But I think maybe you shaved before I got here or something?
Oh, yeah, I did. And then I had a haircut again, and then
that
was shaved again, and it was really...
Right, because I didn't notice, but you're growing up. Oh my god. Crazy. You're 19. Do you feel 19?
Oh, damn. You know what? Yeah. At first, you know, I really don't, and I don't think anyone does, and then you get into the whole muck of it, and then you really become that age, you know, of just... I don't know, I think you're in between the 2 decades now of your life, where you're your teens and your 20s, and that's scary. But again, like how I've interpreted it was, you know, 18, you're figuring out your mistakes. No, not mistakes. You're figuring out your choices, or you're
figuring out your mistakes. That's also a good way of saying it.
Figuring out your mistakes, figuring out your choices, but figuring out your life. I think it really hits you home when you're 18.
No, I don't think so, but yeah.
Well, for me it was. Like, I think it's different for everyone.
They put the pressure on you, 18, but
yeah.
You know, you shouldn't really listen to them.
No,
I mean, I think it's a complete lie. You don't really need to start thinking about it until, like, do your first degree, and then after that, people should start thinking
take a breather. Just take a breather. I just feel like there's so many people that were overstressing at my age, and I was like, guys, you don't...
Exactly.
I made a TikTok, and I was just speaking that, like, how we pursue being 18 is different, but also it's just like, really, you don't need to stress about it, and you don't need to get into all these other habits of being stressed about it. And then I got so many likes on the video, and people commented and messaged me like, "Yo,
did you?"
Yeah, it was really wholesome. I was really surprised,
so nice.
And it was so lovely to do that. Yeah, but being 19, it was like those choices I was figuring. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my god, bro.
Sorry.
The choices I was figuring out. This is such a mucker of a podcast. It's just all over the place. We're so so on it. But
I just wanted to check this.
No, it's fine.
Really good.
It's fine.
Keep going. It was wholesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was wholesome. So yeah, being I think 19, like 18, I was really figuring it out. You know, figuring out what I really wanted to do, man. 18,
yeah, exactly. It's too early. No one knows what they're doing.
No, of course.
I had a really great chat with someone over the weekend. I went on the Butlins big weekend on the weekend, and it was amazing. And I spoke to somebody about, you know, people getting married in their 20s. Like the generation above us, the guys who are like 50, 60 right now, they were getting married at 20.
Yeah.
But now, like, we're learning, like...
It's changing over time.
You don't have to.
It's changing over time.
Like, it's stupid to do that.
But yeah, stupid people make stupid mistakes because they want to do it for
it's not that people are stupid, though. It's just people follow... That's just how it was done. That's just the way it was.
Yeah.
Things change over time, right?
But also the culture, though. Of just like,
yeah, but that's
let's
not
have
stupidity.
Kids. Okay,
right?
it's not stupidity,
Thank
but I'm
you.
just saying it's that
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
an
but
easy
because you
way.
just called all those people stupid.
Okay, fine.
Trying to get you to like...
let me...
Trying to save you.
Yeah, I know. Let me rephrase, okay? What I meant to say is that people, many people that are struggling with life and many people that are trying to find happiness or just self-assurance and validation, and those people, I've met so many of them where they get in relationships and then both of those people feel like, oh, we need to make something better and get happy, and they have kids like 16, like 20, and they get so early. I met some friends like the year after year 11, the amount of friends that I knew, a solid like handful, had kids, and I'm like, guys, are you for real? Like what the frick? And then those people regret it after.
Listen,
it's really you know what I mean.
Listen,
like, it needs
you
to be
start talking about
educated.
this stuff, bro. You need to like start with conditionals, because sometimes those people, maybe that's the best thing they're ever gonna do. And maybe that's what they wanted to do. So you can't judge it,
I'm not judging it.
Different
but it's
people, different strokes for different folks, like you said, right? Like some people are happy staying in Thanet, some people want to move away. You can't judge people for not wanting the same things as you. Just because you want to go out into the world and look at things in different ways doesn't mean what they're doing is any less noble. It's just that's their journey to have, and your journey is different.
Yeah.
Don't think any less of people just because they don't want the same things.
I'm not thinking less of them. I'm just
you
saying.
are kind of. You're like, oh my god, they already have a handful of kids.
No, man, it's not.
No, it's kind of insulting.
No. Let me try and elaborate even further. Just the sense of their feelings are in the right place, but it's just in the short term and the long run, it's going to really be bad for whoever's on the end of the shtick of suffering from that. That's basically what I'm saying. Just more education on the facts of what they're good for. You know what I mean? Because just many teens make mistakes and then they're like, oh, why did I do that? But again, they have to live with that and it makes character. And many people are actually very optimistic about it when it doesn't go their way, which I really aspire to be like that in a situation like that. But yeah, of course, many people have different aspirations and different feelings. But I feel like always educate all your possibilities, then make a whole run that like may ruin you someday. That's all I say for that. But yeah, just you've got time. That's what I'm trying to allude to. You don't need to run and rush because everyone my age and all my year were like trying to rush out the door and do all this stuff. And yes, like that really was a factor when I was thinking about college. But at the end of the day, I think with college I had a good and then / not great experience. But at the end of it, that time and all the things I suffered went away. And really, do I want to go to college? Like, no. So then I really started picking for that. And like, what is the point? And what is the, like for media as well, we get shafted in uni. So it's just like so I really feel like, like resume experience is the best way to go on. And I'm very happy that I've done this workshop.
Why you say you get shafted in uni?
Just in the sense of, there's many things that you learn in uni that you can learn online nowadays, that you can really, put your head down or even, sign up for apprenticeships after school. And then you can, start getting experience, as well as so many people going to uni, but then when they try to find work, they're just, you haven't got the experience or you haven't got anything.
God.
You've got a degree and that happens. And it's such a crap thing for you to do. Imagine you spent 3 years in the first job you apply and then they're like, we're not going to take you in. That degree means nothing. Like, uni is good for certain jobs. For example, doctor, lawyer, what was the other one? Accountant, bank accountant, because you actually need a degree of you understand this.
No, you don't actually. Like in Japan,
really,
lots of people get become accountants, even if they graduated from like psychology or whatever. It just depends on the university, but you get put into different things and learn on the job about IT service engineering and accounting and stuff like that. Yeah. You don't necessarily need accounting degrees. You should be good at math, I guess. But the idea is that the assumption is that if you go to a good university, you're pretty much a well-rounded student anyway. Because to get into the university, you've got to pass certain exams.
I do think there's benefits to uni, but in the long run,
I think for someone like you, I don't think it's necessary at all. I think you're totally fine. I think it's all about experience and, hands-on, practical.
Yeah, exactly. I do get why people go to uni, to feel stable and to feel they have something going on, and then to really feel that they want to understand like things a lot more, as well as just I have something in the background instead of figuring it out. Because I realised like when I was like made the decision, after all summer when I was really thinking about college and doing it, but then when I made the decision I'm not going to do it, and then when I was thinking about what to do, and then I was really like it hit me like sitting in my room was like, it's all up to me. It's all up to me now to do what I want. Exactly. Yeah. And it felt so surreal because you do school because your parents, and then secondary school's up to you, but you know what I mean, you do it and they're with you, and then when you're by yourself it's like, damn, it's all up to me now. And then I was really happy and fortunate because I did that workshop, and it finally, like it points me in a direction where it's like very legitimate and very, you have a thing you can do, and it's up to you if you want to really do it. So it really was great. The workshop was really great, but so many people have that feeling even after uni of like, wow, it's all up to me, and they have to go through this long process of figuring it out. And for me, I am still going through it, but I really think I'm at the end of it, and I'm really going to be fortunate having it now than having it 3 years down the line, which I'm just very benefit with. I mean, very happy and grateful for, that's
absolutely.
Amazing. And everyone goes through that. Everyone goes through that, even after uni, even after this, even after everything.
Have you been looking at apprenticeships? Have you been
applying? I have. Like a couple. Yeah. It's been really good. It's really, really good so far. I think the biggest one is like the, Mr. Disney.
Yeah, come
and
on.
Stuff like that. Yeah, I know.
Oh, by the way, I found out that, where Dad lives in Bedford.
Yeah.
Universal Studios is going to open there.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, I haven't actually.
For goodness sake.
Fact check this
all
properly.
Done.
But I'm pretty sure. Let me just triple check. But yeah. So, and they might do like a Super Nintendo world there, right?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's stupid in Bedford.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You know about those I remember when people were talking about having Disneyland in London. Like that was a rage back in the day, but it never came into fruition. So it just
Yes, they have. Oh my god! Yeah, it's just been released. It's just been actually announced. 22nd of December.
That's ridiculous.
22nd. Universal has theme parks in Florida, California, Japan, China, and Singapore, and is considering adding a European destination to its portfolio. Bedford, England.
Oh my goodness, he's gonna. Oh my god, that's gonna be his place is gonna be the place to stay every time. For goodness sake. We're gonna be like, yo, can we stay in your crib? £5 an hour.
Universal Destinations and Experiences, which, like Sky, is owned by US company Comcast, said it had acquired land in Bedford and was at the early stages of exploring its feasibility for a potential park and resort at this site.
That's really good. That is so better. Oh, he's moved there at right time. He's gonna know every single employee at Universal Studio. He's gonna know everyone in friggin' Bedford by the end of this.
Yeah, because we have the Harry Potter studio tour in Hertfordshire, but not a full-on Universal Studios. But this could be...
Wow.
More than half the country's population live within 2 hours of the Bedford site, which is 45 minutes from London and easily accessible from Luton Airport.
Wow.
Universal has been expanding aggressively since the pandemic, with fresh attractions at its long popular US and Japanese destinations, a whole new park in Beijing in 2021, and another in Florida in 2025.
Wow, they're expanding. That's expansion.
It would likely be a full-scale Universal because it's the first one in the UK.
Really good. That's really good for
them. Yeah, in mentioning the Nintendo area and the Kung Fu Panda films in the China one. What might we get? Harry Potter seems obvious. But there's already a Hertfordshire tour. They're also talking about maybe Paddington Bear and James Bond.
Wow, that's cool.
James Bond would be very cool.
That's
right?
too cool. Oh my god, man.
Long-standing rooms. Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Really?
Yep.
Oh my gosh, they're gonna kill it.
Because
They're
you
gonna
know
kill
what?
it.
No. What if they made like Hobbiton?
Oh.
Bro.
They've done that in New Zealand. There's a real shire.
That's actually where they filmed.
Yeah, I know. That's
but, like, what if they did a replica?
Again. Oh my
that
god.
would be insane.
Oh, could they do it? I don't think they can. Unless they bought a field and then they could just stretch it.
They've already bought loads of land.
That'd be absolutely amazing. Oh,
but yeah, the
bucket
UK,
list.
because Rings of Power second season's being filmed in the UK, so.
Oh wow! Really? Wow.
Ill-fated London Resort theme park project Nordcamp's face. And also Disneyland boasting rides based on UK pop culture like Doctor Who and Wallace and Gromit. Oh.
Wallace and Gromit, what?
There was another theme park plan in Kent which didn't apparently
go through, yeah. Well, we have Dreamland.
Over a decade ago.
So it's like, we have Dreamland.
It said, Universal has said it will be many months before we are ready to make a decision to proceed, let alone get permission to start work.
Okay, so it's not even, it's going to be years down the line.
Yeah, but like, its likely scale means we won't see anything built until the late 2020s or 2030.
Jesus. You know how close that is now? So,
I mean, it's 6 years. 6 years away.
Yeah, I know, and then it's going to be 2.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to look at this.
Oh my god, no!
Well, oh yeah, by the way, what me and Marianna have realised is that we're never going to be in the same decade year bracket.
Yeah.
So
My birthday is always before his.
So how old are you?
I'm 29.
I'm 19. And
so I'm turning 30, and then shortly thereafter Max is turning 20.
Yeah.
So we'll never be in the same
We're like in a
decade.
How many months? Like 3 month gap of each other?
Yeah.
So
2 months.
Oh my god, man. It's crazy.
2 months.
That's so oh god. That's gonna be weird.
It's sad, really.
It is sad. But yeah, but your birthday, I think one of your birthdays made me realise like we're 10 years apart in age.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that. I knew that. No, I've known that for quite a while, but I remember there was a birthday. I was thinking like, wait, I've turned. You know what I mean? Like 1 year, and then you're like
10 and 20 maybe.
Yeah, something like that. And I'm like, yeah, we're born on the same day. Not the same day. Born like, you know what I mean? Like
you're a whole decade.
We're a whole decade between us. It's crazy. It's so crazy.
I am senior to you. I am your senpai. You should respect me.
I will respect you. I will respect nothing. Dogs. If you can hear them, they're coming for you.
What are we doing for time?
If you don't like or subscribe, I don't even know how long this is. You know, let's just wing it. You know.
What are we doing for time right now?
Time, I don't know. Well, I'm not sure.
Let me check. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's not even telling the time on there, so I'm just even wondering how long it's going to be.
I think it would.
Well, yeah, okay. 19. So it's been 30 minutes since then. So you want to you can't see on your phone at all how long it looks.
33 minutes ago. 33.
So yeah. Oh yeah, there was
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. It's not even telling the time. So yeah. You can't see it. Can you just pause it? We're just watching a podcast and a podcast, watching a podcast and a podcast.
Again. Oh my god, you can see it through the mirror.
Alright. It's just, oh my god, we're seeing it! We're seeing it!
Whoa, Jesus, chill.
So good. You know what's great? We've done this in the living room now.
This is the last one, eh?
Yeah.
Cool.
We're just watching a podcast and a podcast, watching a podcast and a podcast. I laugh like a maniac. Alright. Oh my god,
Dude, you're so much. You're so much. Okay.
What's wrong with much? It
Jeez.
makes me branch out.
No.
I'm in Britain. I don't want to stick out.
Oh, we've got a viewer. Christina's watching.
Okay.
Oh my god, she actually... she's commented.
Wow, she's commented. The only one.
Yeah.
We love you, Christina.
She said, so "Oh my god, the camera. That's much better. It's been a mad year. Last year, I mean,
gosh.
Cool.
Oh yeah. So what was I going to say? There was something I was going to freaking have a good time with. Yeah, just 2023 with like as well, like at the end of it, like a lot of like celebrity deaths.
Like Vivienne Westwood.
Yeah, and Andrew, and is that Andre or Andrew? I can't remember his surname. Like,
Andre Brower.
R.J. Brower, and you know, hey, the infamous
Captain Holt, and the infamous who?
Mike Perry. Not the infamous,
That's
really
not
good.
infamous.
I thought, you know, I was thinking like, oh, no, but really, really lovely and heartwarming Mike Perry. Like, I didn't know, but literally, like, so much of my feed on TikTok was literally, like, so he did so much for, you know, like, drug abuse and all that stuff, and really, like, with what addictions are. And he really, like, had a lot of interviews in London, and I really didn't know this until he passed away, which I really loved and enjoyed.
Yeah.
And it was really sad because, you know, he was apparently he was coming off of an addiction, and he was taking medicine, and his body reacted to some of the medicine, and he had a heart attack.
No.
In the pool.
No, you're joking.
They found ketamine in his system, so he was having so
ketamine,
therapy.
It was ketamine therapy.
Yeah, it was ketamine therapy.
Okay.
So it reacted, and he had a heart attack.
No, that's awful.
It was awful because you know what's crazy? The week before he died, he posted in his pool, and that's why he drowned. So it was so sad. And you know what was even more. You know, it was what was more. I think what I like enjoyed is that when his family found out, his stepdad was consoling his father, which was like really powerful because you know those families come together whatever happens, and it really is just you know what I mean, he did so much, and you know
what happened to these Jaffa cakes?
Yeah, they're not Jaffa cakes.
They do not taste the same.
They're rip-offs. Well, no, I actually like them. Oh, so good.
No. This is
There's more
an
cake.
abomination.
There's more cake in them. I like them. They're nice.
Can you shut me the blanket? I'm cold.
I know you're cold. It's very cold in the house.
Mm.
Oh yeah, it's our 10th podcast.
Mm. Our 10th published podcast.
Our 10th published podcast. We're not going to lie to you.
One day you may see the lost episode.
You know what's crazy? When I was like working in Premiere Pro all like year for my project, I was like, you know what? I think I can edit the podcast. And we were having conversations, me and Miranda, like a week ago, like, I think you just might need to send me the footage because I don't think you have any time in Japan. So yeah, that might happen, you know. If you're down for it.
If I'm down for what?
Just to send me footage for the other podcast we had.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
You are never going to get round to it.
What? I would get round to it.
Dude, I even suggested giving it to you last year and you were like, oh.
No, because I wasn't well versed with Premiere.
No,
No, we had this conversation. I tried to edit. We filmed a podcast on a camera.
Oh,
two shots, and I couldn't edit on my phone because it was too big. And it was literally shutting down. So I called you like, oh, I can't do this. And now I have a laptop and I have Premiere Pro on this.
That is good.
I can do it now. And with college,
you're going to do it?
Yeah. And with college, it's taught me so much with Premiere Pro, as well as doing other videos on this now. I think I can do it.
Adobe Premiere is like, it's good that you have that skill.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. And like, you know, I don't have the latest version, but any version's really good. Like, it's just, I think after 2019, I've got the 2020 Premiere Pro version, and I'm like, it's still so good. You can just add your own effects and all that stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, people are like, oh, we need to upgrade. Like, you don't need. You can just have one 2-3 years ago. If it's 5.4, you get a new one. But I mean, like, it's, you know, you can just edit anything out of like obsolete DOS. People say, but you know what I mean? It's just, you know, it's still, you know, old hardware. It still kicks ass. You know. Doesn't need to be all this hype new shit, get the new MacBook Pro, get the new Type-C. You know, like, I literally had a conversation with someone that got a MacBook, and they were changing from an Asus, like, Windows 12. Is it Windows 12 or 11? I think it's Windows. They have Windows 11 or 12. Because they've got the... Well, basically just the new engine, and he just did not like his Mac. Due to the fact, Type-C. So you have to get a converter. Why are they... I don't know why Apple's up their own bum and think... Let's just take the USB out and just completely have a Type-C cable. Like, no one is using Type-C. You're the only people that use Type-C. You're making it annoying, and the model... You know, I said this to an Apple... You know what's crazy? I said this to an Apple in Southampton. If you ever put an aux jack on your phone, on one of your phones, or you ever put USBs on any MacBook, the sales would go up. because that is such a want. People go to Android because you don't have the ports. It's like simple as hell. And if you say no, like maybe there's like good better cameras, but you know what's crazy? If the iPhone had an aux jack, or if the MacBook Pro would have 2 USB ports, people are buying, people are shelling to get that laptop. Because guess what? Whether we like it or not, Apple really do have really good hardware and software, which they're really good and known for. But they're losing it with, we're going to cache it. You need to buy 400 dongles. Like, honestly, it's so stupid, man. Like, I get so annoyed.
Dongle is a word I haven't heard in ages.
Yeah, like, it's just dumb. It's so dumb. It's so dumb. And now it's finally like, oh my god, the industry caught up with them, and now like they're making headphone type Cs, and they're making earphone type Cs, and now they're like, oh wow, now they're finally catching up. But you weren't catching up 4 years ago. You were way too ahead of the curve. It just like, oh, that's, you know what I mean.
Is Rings of Power one of your topics?
I was gonna say just like things we've watched. I wrote another one, but yeah, you can say Rings of Power. I've of course watched it in 2022, but you finally watched it.
Yeah. We watched over Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Last year.
Yeah. Last year, oh my gosh.
My friends.
It's like that already.
Were a few of the few friends that I've spoken to about it so far.
Yeah. Or did you speak to people?
Do not like it because they're very much like Lord of the Rings super fans, and it's apparently a lie to the actual lore. I've just found the Silmarillion whatever book, so I'm gonna read that to find out what the real story is. But I really liked it. I liked it. I liked it a lot.
I enjoyed it. There was such a hate toxicity crowd forming in the build up of this series being made, and I only found out when I on the first week. But literally watching it and really enjoying it, I felt like, oh my god, this is so like Lord of the Rings-esque, and there's so much more to it.
If you are a super fan of the originals,
of the books,
just think of this as a alternate reality, alternate dimension, just like in Marvel and DC with all the other kind of alternate dimensions. Just think of this as a different Middle Earth. And
it's just, you know what I mean? There's
parallel.
So many hypocritical tweets were made on Twitter about certain things about the series that were unnecessary. And then people look at the real source material and actually you're wrong. You know what I mean? There was a lot of things that of course were made in the series that of course is not, a part of the book, but in many ways I really enjoyed it as a cinematic piece, and I feel like people really went out of the way to hate it and not give it a chance. The music is phenomenal. The music is phenomenal, man.
Great.
It's so amazing, and I have Dwarves of Khazad-dûm on my playlist. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
That's such a look, you feel it. You feel the clank. You feel that. You know what I mean? It's not like a lackluster version, and really the music comes in so much handy. And I looking with my eyes, with very critiquing eyes. There's a lot of things that they could have done better. But in what we got for a first season, I really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I really enjoyed it, and I just I love the badassery. I love the whole the lore of it, and that was really good. And I don't know, of course I hadn't read the books and that stuff, but to many people, they really care about the book. So I do get it if it wasn't living up, but as its own thing, I really enjoyed it.
Good. Yeah, I liked it a lot. I thought there were a few too many women in positions of power that I was like, okay.
Are you sure?
It's all of the women except the Elf King were in charge, right?
All the women.
Yeah.
I just with that I just wasn't, of course I do get the understanding of making it, with we got to keep true to it. I just felt in many places I just wasn't looking for that, but I do get it if I was looking at the Queen is thing, Galadriel, Norman Brandyfoot, the whole, maybe the dwarf white. I really just didn't, I didn't really see, maybe 3-4 female protagonists are lord figureheads, and we've got a dwarf king and elf king, and we've got of course a lot of other leads, and I just wasn't really looking at that. I just really enjoyed.
Yeah, that's true. I think maybe they just got a lot of face time, but I didn't hate it. Yeah. I found it quite good. I liked the dwarf queen. I thought she was amazing.
Yeah.
I thought the black dude that they chose to be an elf was really good.
Yeah.
I didn't find the issue with like the colour thing.
Yeah, I didn't even notice until people said on Twitter. Like people said on Twitter, like, "Oh my god, they're black." I'm like, "What?" Are you... Like, if you know what's crazy? If they made out, what do you call it? Damn it. If they made it out of their way to force like a narrative, then I would have a problem with it. But no, they just it just felt like a story, and I felt like everything was about casting. It wasn't about let's pick this guy because he's a colour. No, let's pick him because he's an elf.
They were saying, my friends were saying that the acting was really bad, but I didn't think that at all. I thought it was really
okay. That's
good.
blind, man. That's blind. I'm sorry, Galadriel.
Different people think that
killed it, man.
Different people think different. Like, you know.
I know, but there's common sense and nonsense.
I thought they were great. I thought they
me too, and I just feel like I think there's some things you can't attack. The music, you can't say that's bad. You can't. You have to admit it's good. You know what I mean? Like there's a line, but there's a line that people want to blur and say this is bad due to this and that and so on and so on. That's not credited. So I just really with that, like with those points, acting was lit, man. And I feel like if you want to. Like this, oh god, like, you know what I mean? Like, are we going to compare, like, Lord of the Rings trilogy, you know, if we're going to say that's bad, let's compare something that's very similar in Lord of the Rings, you know what I mean? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, are we going to shelter a blind eye and look at, like everything's not perfect? But yeah, but...
So, yeah, what else is on your list?
Oh, Rebel Moon. That was another one. Zack Snyder's space movie. So yeah.
Rebel Moon.
Space movie.
Yeah, so good.
Okay, how did you
Love the world. Loved the world building. Loved the kind of like where the history of this galaxy is. Like, you know, they're invading the galaxy. They're not completely over it yet. They've had a king, which has been murdered for a reason, and the spoilers. Hashtag spoilers.
Hashtag spoilers, guys. It's on Netflix.
But yeah, like obviously we're gonna find out more of the story as it progresses in part 2. Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
I like the idea. I like so far where they are. I like that that guy didn't die so easily. The evil guy. I was very happy about that.
I loved it. I really was.
Good actors.
The best thing the movie. I think one of the best things the movie did was set him up and make him an arsehole. Gone out of its way to make him an arsehole. And like there's points where he's chasing them down, he's annihilating planets that people have been on for 4 minutes, and that's really, really good, and I really enjoyed that. Like it gave him, like, you want to see him get beaten the crap out of.
Yeah.
And in the last scene, they give it justice. And Zack he's so good with the combat. In any film he's done, combat is his mojo. He never goes wrong with it. Visuals, oh my god, Marianna, there were so many films that had bad visuals all year, but this one, you know what I mean? I
thought it was good. I thought the only time where I was like, oh, the CGI was the when that guy is being like pumped full of something where he's attaching it to his skin.
Yeah.
The leech tentacles.
Yeah, that was, I saw that.
That looked really CGI.
It looked so fuzzy.
It looked like Men in Black 2.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
I felt like it was like, I think, I agree on that point. I think it was, it felt like very fuzzy in the background, and he wasn't reacting to it. And that was it.
Yeah, the acting wasn't there.
But everything else was just insane.
I thought it was good.
Like the robot was amazing. See, you could really see like someone is there.
No, but also the robot, her touching it, the girl.
Yeah, and it's fuzzing.
Really good.
It was so
that was really good.
And like having like history, like even like the guardians, like these robots are so sacred, they laid their weapons down when the king died. So who's gonna unite them? And he's taught, and like Anthony Hopkins is a robot. Oh, that is a match made in heaven. Like that was so good the way he acted.
Really?
Yeah, it was Anthony Hopkins.
I thought I knew it was Anthony Hopkins, but I didn't think that was necessary. Like I know why they did it. He's a knight, right? He's one of the knights that protect the king and the princess. Yeah. So they gave him a British, but I just thought, that was maybe like a casting choice. I was like, I don't understand that actually. I
really was excited for that. I really was excited. Because just like him...
Excited?
Yes, excited. Because I saw in the trailers, and he's like talking and all that stuff, but again, you don't see him as a robot, but as a robot, the way he speaks, and he's like an elder guardian and stuff like that, it gives off his vibe.
Okay.
And it like really... I feel like it executes it better, and him talking about the slave.
I thought it was okay, but I thought there could have been more. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't think the robot should sound young. I don't know.
Yeah,
So old, I mean.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think there'll be a lot, again, in part 1 is part 1, and I feel like it was already designed to be, you know what I mean, we've got this semester of films, so I think the next part, a lot of things will be
I'm excited
infinitely
to see
fleshed
the
out.
second part,
That's why I'm going to be very excited for that. I think for the first off, with him just coming in and introducing himself and introducing the lore around his his kind, who knows, robots maybe, you know, part, like, soul things and have, you know, lives, or who knows, but just, it's, you know, and like the way they produced, and like it's so hard to do your own space film that's completely original, that's completely its own thing, and the way they built it and they did it, and they set a standard and they set an understanding with the audience, especially me, and the way he I think, you know, a lot of like it was really difficult to see what's practical in CGI because the visuals were unbelievable. The leech thing is you know a thing, but like the other things were really good. You know, the Alien King. You know, he looked really good. He looked so good. He looked so, like, you know what I mean? And, like, the vision of, like, a whole new thing. It's so hard to come up with.
I feel like they killed him off so easily, though. Like, I feel like he was just, I mean, I got it. They were making a point that this guy kills off all these aliens so easily, but, like...
He just doesn't give a shite.
Yeah. I thought they could have kept it going for a little longer.
I really felt sad for him. I was like, oh, they came here, they just annihilated your planet. Oh, and he goes on about, it's been here 10,000 years. And he's like, no, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
So I like that because I felt like for me, it executed enough, okay, this guy's an arsehole who's just killed. He's a proper, like, wadger.
Just in case you didn't know, now you know.
Now you know. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
We said spoiler 4 minutes ago.
Movie is amazing.
Yeah.
And Zack Snyder is amazing. And I am looking forward to seeing it. Part 2.
Yeah, and me too.
Definitely.
Me too.
Okay, what's next?
Next is... I was going to say Mr. Beast. We're going to put that out in the world now?
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Well, I just want to say...
What do you want to say?
Well, just personally, just like, I think I'm very happy because I think last year was the final... I don't know, I think it was the ending. I think, of course, kids are going to press on a video so quick, you know, but I feel like the whole Mr. Beastization of like every content on the planet, I feel like it finally faded out, and Mr. Beast is the only dude that can really do it, and I feel like other creators have just making their own niche videos, and I'm seeing that a lot more, and I really appreciate that.
I don't think you could talk like that though, that's just so general, you're talking so generally. You can't talk like that. People are doing Mr. Beast copies all the time still.
No, of course, but I just feel like last year, I felt like I saw a lot more like people making their own thing that you wouldn't think of.
No.
And I feel like people are thinking out the box, you know. I don't think everyone is.
I think last year is a specific, like, I don't know where you're getting this from. Like, last year is not like the first year they started doing this.
No, of course not. But I mean, like, what makes it popular? Like, you know, like, of course, a lot of, like, people are doing their own like niche things. For a case in point example, I want to say Speed and Kaisen Nat. You know, Speed is like a live streamer, but he's gone to YouTube and he's really hit it big there, and he's made his own audience, and it's not connected to like Mr. Beast, and people are thinking outside the box.
That's
to
one person.
Rise above
That's one person. That's one person.
Yeah.
That's one person.
No, of course, but I mean,
you're not. Yeah, but bro, don't say it so generally. Like, talk about other people, sure, but like.
Do you know? No, I just want okay, sorry. But for me, I just felt like I didn't see, like, I finally didn't see, you know, 400 channels do something the same.
Yeah, but like, Sniper Wolf.
No, that's awful. Yeah, kill her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, that was the thing I covered. But yeah, just, you know what I mean, like, that was just so stupid and dumb, you know, with her situation. Like, reacting videos, you get yourself 30 million subscribers.
You know, she like docs Jack Films.
I know, bro, she went to his house.
Yeah.
How insane,
Crazy.
Man. Like, I remember seeing, like, a YouTube ad of her back in the day, and I'm like, how the hell did you ever get in this position?
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy, she faked all her gameplay.
She was Creator of the Year. Like, YouTube had awarded her Creator of the Year, like, last year or something.
Oh, you've no idea how the fire up their bum, because they literally said, you're such a creative individual. And then 4 months later, she went to Jax's house.
Yeah.
I can't even believe
Crazy.
That. But yeah, just, of course, Drama wasn't, you know, ashamed. But no, I just like, I feel personally is that, you know, of course other people are going to make their own things, but I feel like you don't need to do it to get mad views like Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
You know
as
what I
long
mean?
as you can get a sponsorship. You just need
Yeah.
your own demographic.
And just
and
persistence.
sponsorship.
And yeah, exactly. And just continuous, like, constant, you're doing your own thing, and that will flourish. And that's what I want, and that's what I believe in on my channel. I don't believe in, I've got to attract, you know, chase certain trends. I want to be, like, you know, I hope everyone thinks about being a trendsetter
Yeah.
than being a trend chaser.
Yeah.
Which I'd rather be the first one, because that one you feel it and you want to do something more and more. And yeah, I felt like really like last year was really like some of the best content I have produced happened last year, which I was very proud of and and I really believed in, like, you know what, doing my own thing, and it stuck out, you know, 840, like really, really happy about that. And I know, and I felt like last year was also proof, like, consistency and belief, like doing it all the time will get you to the limit, to the world you want it. So yeah, it was really good.
Cool. Okay, what else?
I think how I felt. Do you want to? I'm going to say this. If you want to talk about this, I said how disoriented coming back home is.
Yeah.
Yeah, just in the sense of, you know, this is the last time, effectively, and this place is just getting, you know, cleaned up and sold soon.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that first?
What do you mean?
No, I just mean, like, how do you, like, overall the change of it? That's what I meant to, like, say. Like, it's uncertain.
We've spoken about this though a lot in June.
I know, but I mean, we're close to this now. So if you want to, any new thoughts, just.
I don't think it's coming anytime soon, but, like, you know, I'm just enjoying the house. I mean, I think it should just be sold.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah,
I
I'm
agree.
over it. I mean-
I agree. I felt fully in, like, August. I was like, you know what? Yeah, I'm just good. This is just.
We all need to become adults.
Yeah. No. I agree. I agree.
Okay. Next.
Why? Well, I wanted to. Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, you said I agree.
No. I agree, but I wanted to say
realize,
why.
okay.
I agree.
Jesus. Okay. Fine. How long is that going to be?
No, it's fine. It's easy. I just wanted to say is that, you know, like,
Yeah.
clearing out my room.
Clear out your room.
I cleared out my room, everyone, and it's being repainted at the minute, and I've just been definition of couch surfing
Jesus.
at night.
Yeah.
It's been great. And living in my old rooms. But yeah, I think it brought a feeling where I felt like the moment I cleared that room out, I felt like a lot of things were going to happen, and I was stuck in this stasis of, like, nothing is happening, and I feel like not enough is happening, and it really affected me. But I think I found through that, because this is all a part of it, you know, of, like, adapting and doing more and always encouraging, like, what do you have in front of you? Do that and you'll feel better. And, like, it really has been, like, last 7-8 days. So all of this happened, guys, on New Year's Eve, where I had to completely clear out my room. And then when I came back home from with my friends, you know, drunk, and then I've got no room to sleep in, so I slept on this lovely couch. This couch was my lover, my toilet, I'm sorry, Marianna, and my playmate, and that's it.
Ew. Your toilet.
Toilet, exactly.
Oh my god, I'm putting so much hair.
No wonder it's blue.
Oh my gosh.
No wonder there's brown spots on there.
Ew.
See, yeah.
Okay, cool. What else?
Oh, I didn't quite finish my Darren Woods experience.
Okay.
Yeah, like...
I mean, you shouldn't spoil it.
No, I shouldn't spoil it. I think I want to...
Do the video.
I'm going to do the video. It's just, I think one thing I wanted to say was, it was like, I think at the end of it, I don't want to say hard, but one of the most, like, incredibly just, whoa, you know, this is so freaking difficult filming. And me and Alfie, we filmed on cameras, so no phone BS. We're doing proper camera stuff. So I really feel passionate for this video, because it's going to be the first, like, proper YouTube video. Like, that's going to be long, and that's going to be, you know, have all the challenges of it. So I'm very, very excited for it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it. So yeah, do you want me to hit the ending question?
We have, yeah, because we've gone for a little bit now.
So I wanted to just say,
okay, cool.
Ending question. What do you want to finally achieve this year?
Oh, man.
There we go. Best question in the house.
I'm going to hike Fuji this year.
Hike Fuji!
Yeah.
Bro, Atari! Holy crap! That's
That would be
amazing.
my big achievement this year, I think.
Hit a home run with Japan.
Yeah. Do everything I want to do.
Really good. I'm
Yeah.
really happy for that.
Yeah.
That was another thing with Japan. Do you feel a homey vibe?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel at home there.
That you know the people, you understand it.
Yeah, exactly. I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, really lovely. What's your favourite thing about Japan?
Onsen, probably. Hot springs.
Hot springs.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it nice there?
Yeah, really.
What do they do? Like the hot springs, I know you heat
You
up.
get naked
Yeah?
and you go in baths, different kinds of baths. Some with jets, some without jets, some with milk in it, some with like weird tea mixtures inside it.
Do you know about
Some
the
where
milk
you're just
one?
like lying on like 2 inches of water. You're just lying outside on top of this hot water on a stone.
That's so
pillow.
dope. I
Some
want to
cool
do that.
things.
Hey, who knows what happens this year? Maybe I'll see you in
Who
Japan.
knows?
Maybe I'll see you in Japan. Get a
Maybe.
flight there, first class. Make
Maybe,
a YouTube
maybe.
video out of it. Oh, you'll be yeah, that'd be such a cool video to do.
Yeah.
That'd be such an epic one. What can you ask that question to me? What do you want to achieve this year?
What do you really want to achieve this year, finally?
A successful routine. Yeah.
Getting healthy.
Getting fit. And
Figuring
having a
it.
good time doing it.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that's
Nice conclusion.
yeah. Really lovely. God, yeah, this is it. This is the last time we'll be doing it here officially. But hey, whatever happens with the other podcasts, they'll come out. And yeah.
Let's see.
But yeah, but future wise and most recent terms, this is it. Well, who knows? Maybe you'll come back last minute and be like, hello.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll be sitting on the floor for the next one. We're just like having a
not?
fire.
Why not? Well,
Welcome,
sounds-
day 2.
Dude, that
Marshmallows.
sounds awesome though.
That sounds awesome.
That sounds really good.
All right. Well, I think that's it. This has been
The 1
and 6
podcast.
podcast. Yay! First try.
Yeah.
See you later, everyone. Keep waving. Oh God.